guys, it's Lakeisha from henbengchinese, and I'd like to say welcome or welcome back to our video lessons. Today we're going to be learning the numbers 1 through to 10. Hope you enjoy! So, number 1 is simply a straight line and it's pronounced E in first tone. Repeat after me. E, E. Very good. Now, the number 2 is pronounced R, like a pirate, and it's in fourth tone going down. R. Repeat after me. R. R. Very good. The number 3 is pronounced San, and again it's in first tone flat. Repeat after me. San. San. The number 4 is pronounced S, and it's in fourth tone going down. S. Repeat after me. S. S. The number 5 is pronounced Wu, and it's in third tone going down and then up. Wu. Repeat after me. Wu. Wu. The number 6 is pronounced Liu, sounding like Leo, but more conjoined together. Liu. And that is fourth tone again going down. Liu. Liu. The number 7 is pronounced Qi, and again it's first tone flat. Qi. Qi. Number 8 is pronounced Ba, like the sound that a sheep makes, and again it's first tone so it's flat. Ba. Ba. Number 9 is pronounced Jiu, and it's in third tone so it goes down and then up. Jiu. Jiu. And finally, number 10 is pronounced Sure, and it's in second tone going up. Sure. Sure. So for the numbers, you can pretty much work on the basic stroke order of top to bottom, left to right. The number 1, pronounced E, is a simple straight line like this. E, and that means 1. Number 2 is just as simple, and it's 2 little lines, making sure that the bottom one is slightly longer than the top on both sides. So it's pronounced R. And San is just as simple. It's 3 little lines, again making sure that the bottom one is the longest of the 3. That's pronounced San. Now this is where things change up a little bit. Number 4 is not just 4 lines, however the stroke order is still simple, top to bottom, left to right. So we start off stroke number 1, stroke number 2, stroke number 3, 4, 5, and that is pronounced S. Number 5, Wu, stroke 1, 2, 3, 4. Wu. Number 6, Leo, stroke 1, 2, 3, 4. Now number 7 looks kind of like a T. So you're going to start off 1, 2. Number 8, ba is 1, 2, like a volcano. Number 9, ju, the strokes are 1, 2, and number 10, shi, simply looks like an add sign. So we have 1, e, 2, r, 3, san, 4, su, 5, wu, 6, liu, 7, qi, 8, ba, 9, jiu, and 10, shi. To help you remember some of your numbers, there is a song that Chinese children sometimes sing where you basically count to the number 7 in Chinese and then ask, "Where are my friends?" by saying, 我的朋友在哪里? And the song goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7我的朋友在哪里？在哪里？在哪里？我的朋友在哪里？ However, if singing is not your forte, like me, you can also play a fun little game using chopsticks and 2 small bowls or containers. Let me demonstrate. So you can play this game with quite simple equipment. Here I just have 2 containers. You can use bowls or really anything. I've just used a small Tupperware container and a clear plastic straw. You'll also need some chopsticks and something to pick up with the chopsticks. I've chose Mentos gum. So all you're going to do is take your gum or the substitute of that, and you're going to tip them all into your first container there, and then you're going to use your chopsticks to pick up each of these gum pieces and put them in the other container. So not only does this help you to count in Chinese by practicing your pronunciation, it will also help you with your chopstick skills. So let's give it a try so I can demonstrate how the game works. So here is the game all set up. I have my gum in this container here, and I have my empty plastic drawer. So now I'm just going to pick up my chopsticks, and I normally start with about 60 seconds, but if you'd like to take longer on it, then that's fine. So just pick up each little piece of gum. Gum is probably not the easiest shape to pick up. However, you could do it, I recommend something like mint imperials or even rainbow drops, depending on what size you want. But you just pick up each individual piece, and as you're dropping them into the container, just count along. E, R, san, ci, wu, liu, qi, ba, jiu, shi, and then once you get to above the number 10, we start having to make higher numbers. So if you use shi and then add another smaller number onto it, it will make the teens. So shi liu will be 16. 10 plus 6 is 16. If you were to swap the 2 around and it was liu shi, it would be 6 lots of 10, which is 60. So this is my 11th piece of gum, shi yi, number 11, 10 plus 1. And if you'd like to practice counting higher, you can also just use this container and carry everything over into this one again. So you can go 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, meaning 21. And you can continue doing that for as long as you like until you feel like you've practiced the pronunciation of your numbers. When it comes to writing your characters, you can buy specific drill sheets, which are basically just squared pieces of paper with divisions in which help you to position your characters nicely. Or you could just do it on plain or lined paper. However, I recommend for beginners that squared paper can be quite helpful because it helps you to maintain the sizing of your characters and make sure everything's even. So, if I was going to use the drill paper and I was going to write the numbers, I could start in any square and just E, R, San, and it helps to position them to make sure nothing's too big, everything fits in the square, it's nice and even. That number 3 is probably not the best because it's all too far to one side, and it helps me to identify that. So then I know I need to practice the number 3 again. So let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Now that's quite a lot more central, however the top one is a lot higher than the others, so that's something that I might want to think about when I'm practicing my writing for the number 3. So it is very helpful for beginners. So that's the basics for Chinese numbers. Let's have a quick recap of numbers 1 through to 10. E, R, San, Si, Wu, Liu, Qi, Ba, Zhou, Shi. Now if you were in China, you could also use your hands to represent numbers. The first 5 are the same as in English. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video lesson about Chinese numbers, and I hope you guys come back next week where we're going to learn some basic phrases and greetings such as hello, goodbye, how are you. We're going to learn how to introduce ourselves, including using 我jiao to introduce ourselves with our name, and 我岁 in order to say how old we are. I hope to see you guys then. Bye!